Hi, welcome to the Module 9 of this course. My name is Frania and I'm one of the authors of this module. In this brief introductory lecture, I will take you through all the bits that you will get to know in this module. You will learn everything from why is monitoring in aquaponics important, how frequently it should be done, but the real emphasis will be on the individual parameters one needs to monitor, how to monitor them, and what remediation measures you can take when parameters are out of desirable range. First, in the introduction, you're going to learn the reasons why monitoring is needed in aquaponics. Now, one thing is that you, as the owner or the operator of a system, need to comply with the relevant legislation, such as the Common Fisheries Policy, the Common Agricultural Policy, and Water Framework Directive. Another aspect of why monitoring is important is the management of the system. Detecting problems early is essential as well as beneficial, so you as the operator can maintain animal and plant health, increase yield of your product, and maintain your equipment. The core of this module will be looking at what needs to be monitored. Well, in short, everything from technology, water quality, animal health, and plant health. Think of an aquaponics system as a small-scale controlled ecosystem. Everything within that system relies on everything else to some degree. A small inefficiency in one part of the system can have serious implications for another part of the system. To make sure that everything is running at its optimum levels, you need to be able to monitor the system. Otherwise, how will you know if something is wrong until it's too late? Technology plays an important role in aquaponics, as it provides a mechanism for certain characteristics of a natural system to be replicated, and it allows for control over conditions. There are four main parts which will be covered. The removal of solids, which relies on screens and filters to remove the accumulated solids. Biofiltration, which converts ammonium from fish waste to nitrates to be used by plants. Water circulation and air supply are also controlled by technology through the use of water pumps and air pumps. Monitoring technology is usually quite a simple procedure, which relies on visual inspections rather than expensive equipment. Screens and filters can be checked and cleaned regularly. Flow rates and oxygenation of the water can be checked by ensuring there's a steady circulation of water and a constant stream of bubbles at the outlets. Biofilters, however, are a little more complex, but by checking levels of ammonium and nitrite, you can be sure that any issues are addressed before they turn into major problems. Water is the medium through which an aquaponic unit grows and thrives. Nutrients are cycled through it, fish grow in it, and it's therefore imperative that its quality is consistently monitored. There are 5 main parameters which we want to monitor and control in an aquaponic unit. These are dissolved oxygen, pH, temperature, total nitrogen and other nutrients, and water hardness. Paying close attention to water quality is absolutely imperative to having a successful aquaponic system. Decreases in water quality will affect every part of the system. Thankfully, a lot of monitoring of water quality parameters, such as dissolved oxygen, temperature, and pH, can be measured directly using electronic meters and probes, which are fast, easy, and accurate. Nutrients and water hardness can be measured chemically using commercially available tests. Plants form the bulk of commercial produce derived from aquaponics, and it's therefore important to monitor their health. There are 4 main factors to be aware of. Disease, although not a major concern in aquaponics, can cause major issues, especially when a virulent strain is introduced. Optimal humidity and temperature are often specific to the cultivated crop, but can also be used as a means to control disease and pests. Light, as you know, is necessary for photosynthesis, and ensuring that light penetrates in all areas of the facility will increase your yield. Most of these factors can be measured with an equipment, a thermometer for temperature, a quantum sensor for light, and a hygrometer for humidity. Constant monitoring will ensure that the conditions for continued growth are present within the system. It is sometimes necessary to also have a feel for the biological aspects of aquaponics, especially when it comes to monitoring for disease in plants. Being aware of and being able to recognize signs of disease within crops will go a long way to ensuring that if any problems occur, they can be dealt with quickly. Fish are important in aquaponics for many reasons and are the basis of nutrient cycling within the system. To ensure they are performing optimally, four main factors are monitored. These are feeding rates, growth rates, stress levels, and disease. Certain aspects of monitoring fish health are quite simple. Feeding rate is basically known since you, as the operator, know how much and how often you're feeding your fish. Growth can also be measured by simply removing fish, weighing them, and measuring them. Stress and disease are a little more complicated, however. Signs of this often cross over so that a sign of disease may be a sign of stress and vice versa. In the case of stress, it's better to ensure that the conditions which would give rise to it are avoided by understanding and maintaining optimal conditions for fish. Stress can lead to fish which are unable to fight off disease, and changes to their behavior and appearance should be investigated. Signs of disease can include behavioral changes, such as crowding around air outlets and lethargy, to physical signs, such as lesions and pale gills. This was a short introduction of what you'll learn in Module 5. I hope you will find it interesting and you'll enjoy the materials and activities I prepared for you. Good luck!